Can the police take your blood if you refuse to do the breath test? Yes. Hi, I'm Andrew Flushy. I'm your Virginia DUI attorney. I'm seeing this more and more often in DUI cases, especially out of Stafford County, where if someone refuses to do the breath test, then the police go get a search warrant and take their blood. This, unfortunately, is legal, assuming the proper procedure and protocol is followed. The police, at least in Virginia, if you refuse the breath sample at the police station, then they can take your blood. Now keep in mind, there's an important distinction. You can always, in Virginia, refuse the roadside handheld breath test. However, once you're arrested, then the breath test that they ask you to do at that point, that one you need to submit to, or else you're facing the possible charge of refusal, and increasingly you're facing the possible risk that they will go ahead and get a search warrant and get your blood anyway. Now the search warrant has to be, of course, supported by probable cause. They can't just go in and say, I want a search warrant and get this guy's blood, just willy-nilly. They need probable cause that there's actually evidence in your blood, which would be alcohol or drugs, to support their charge, and it's DUI, of course. So don't worry that the police can just go get anyone's blood that they want. However, if you're arrested for DUI, and they can maintain a probable cause standard that you were driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol, they can go file for a search warrant to go ahead and get your blood. And it kind of delays the whole process, but it's something that the police can do, and increasingly they are doing. But always keep in mind what we talked about at the beginning, that the handheld breath test on the side of the road you can refuse. It's the one once you're cuffed and then they say, okay, now I've got a bigger test at the police station or the sheriff's office or wherever. I want you to do that test, and they read you a card about implied consent saying you have to do that test or you'll be charged with refusal. That's the one where if you refuse that one, they can then go apply for a search warrant if they want, and if they have the manpower to do it. So keep that in mind, and if you're charged with a DUI in any of these circumstances, definitely contact me so we can discuss whether or not the search warrant was done properly.